Hello students, welcome back once again for chemistry classes, class 6, chapter 1 and introduction to chemistry. The last topic which we have discussed was that chemistry is present everywhere and that's why it is an important subject to be studied. Is it? Let's recall once again that in which fields the chemistry is present. In food we eat, whatever we are eating, that is also a part of chemistry only. The air which we are breathing, that is composed of oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen. A number of gases are present in the atmosphere. So what are they? That is a part of chemistry only. In water, we are using water for drinking purposes, washing purposes, as well as for household purposes also. Do you know that the chemical formula of water is H2O? Means hydrogen and oxygen is combined in the ratio of 2:1, then water is formed. The chemical name of water is dihydrogen oxide. So the water which we are drinking, it is also a part of chemistry only. Why it is dihydrogen? 2 hydrogen, so di and 1 O, so it is oxide. In air which we are breathing, in medicines, whatever the medicines which we are eating or which we are taking for curing purposes, for killing of diseases, that is also a part of chemistry only. In fertilizers which are increasing the productivity of soil and crops, as well as also one of the major applications of chemistry is in cosmetics. You all might be knowing nowadays lipsticks, kajals and powders, perfumes, all those things are very common. We can find easily in our houses. So all those are coming in the category of cosmetics. So these were about the applications of chemistry. Now we are moving on to the second important topic and second important part of the chapter, that is famous scientists or famous chemists of chemistry. The second topic is famous scientists and famous chemists. Famous chemists, or we can say scientists also. Here mainly we have to discuss about 8 chemists. First, the most important chemist is Jabir ibn Hayyan. Jabir ibn Hayyan. He is known as the father of early chemistry. He has contributed a lot in the starting ages of chemistry. Therefore, he is known as father of early chemistry. The second scientist is Robert William Boyle. Robert William Boyle. Robert William Boyle is the second chemist and he is known as father of modern chemistry. Father of modern chemistry. Don't get confused. Jabir ibn Hayyan was a father of early chemistry and Robert William Boyle is a father of modern chemistry. Do remember it carefully. Third one is Antony Lavoisier. You might have heard his name. Antony Lavoisier. He was first to discover that air is composed of a number of gases. It means air is a mixture of gases that was told to us by Antoine Lavoisier. A number of gases, we all know that nitrogen is 78%, oxygen is 21%, and rest 1% is consisting of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and much more. So this thing that air is a mixture of gases was told and discovered by Antoine Lavoisier. Next scientist is Henry Cavendish. Henry Cavendish. He was the first scientist which is given the credit of discovering hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas was discovered by the scientist named Henry Cavendish. Next is John Dalton. John Dalton was the first scientist to propose that matter is made up of atoms. We already studied that matter is composed of tiny, small, indivisible particles known as atoms. This theory was given to us by John Dalton. 5-6 points are in his theory. His theory we will be discussing later. So what he did? He was first to propose that matter is made up of atoms. Next, sixth scientist is Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur. He discovered the technique of pasteurization. It is because of his technique only we are able to save the food for longer periods of time. So what he discovered? He discovered the technique, and what was the name of his technique? Pasteurization. His technique is named as pasteurization after his name only, Louis Pasteur, pasteurization. So you can remember it in this way. Seventh scientist was Dmitry Mendeleev. Dmitry Mendeleev. So what he did? He was first to classify the elements according to their properties. Classification of elements was first done by Dmitry Mendeleev. Classification of elements. See, at the time of Mendeleev, 63 elements were known. So was it possible to remember the properties of all the known 63 elements? No. Therefore, he divided the elements, he classified the elements according to their properties. And he prepared a table that is known as periodic table. He was first to prepare the periodic table, and therefore he is also known as father of periodic table. He is also known as father of periodic table. And the last scientist which we have to study is Hargobind Khorana. Eighth scientist, this is the last one which you have to remember, is Hargobind Khorana. He was an Indian American biochemist, and he has also won Nobel Prize for his researches. So, who was he? He was an Indian American biochemist, and he was also winning Nobel Prize for his research. So here in today's class we have studied 8 scientists. First one was Jabir in Hayyan. He was known as father of early chemistry. Is it? Second one was Robert William Boyle. He is known as father of modern chemistry. Third one is Anthony Lavoisier. He has told us that air which we are breathing or air which is present around us, it is composed of a number of gases and it is a mixture of gases. Fourth scientist was Henry Cavendish. He has discovered hydrogen. Fifth scientist is John Dalton. He has proposed the matter theory and he has told that matter is composed of small, tiny, indivisible particles which are known as atoms. Sixth scientist was Louis Pasteur and he has discovered the technique of pasteurization. Seventh scientist was Dmitry Mendeleev and he has classified the elements. He has prepared the periodic table and therefore he is also known as father of periodic table. The last scientist is Hargobind Khurana. He was an Indian American biochemist. He has also won Nobel Prize for his research. All these 8 scientists are very important and you all have to learn that in what respect they have helped our world and in what respect they have helped chemistry. Thank you. That's all for today.